Alright guys, I think it finally happened. We finally have a competitive Golgari mid-range deck, or a Golgari Rock deck if you're old like me. So this is very similar to Rakdos mid-range or Mono Black, where we're basically trying to just kill stuff. We have removal here, we have removal here, we have this removal, which is unique to Golgari. It's 2 mana to exile an artifact or an enchantment, and it's 4 mana to exile anything. We have Liliana that can minus to make people sacrifice. This kills creatures, this makes the opponent sacrifice, right? Like, so much of our deck kills things. And what's finally made this deck good, what makes this finally worth it to play Golgari, because in the past, it felt like you were sacrificing a lot of good Rakdos stuff to be in Golgari. But we got this card in Eldraine. 2 mana, 3/2. When it dies, you can cast it from your graveyard as an adventure until the end of your next turn. And the adventure is 2 mana, draw a card, lose 1 life. So what this means is if it trades in combat, let's say it trades with a 3 toughness creature, it goes to the graveyard, we can pay 2, draw a card, then it goes into the adventure zone, where we can cast it as a creature again. So that is really good card advantage. It's hard to kill. It's a 2 mana 3/2, so it's decent. It trades well. And this is very similar. It's not so similar, but we also have this with Glissa. This is another really cool card in Golgari that hasn't seen as much play as it probably should have, just because why play green-black when you can play Rakdos or Mono Black? This is 3 mana 3/3. When it deals combat damage to a player, we can draw a card and lose 1 life. We can destroy an enchantment, or it can remove 3 counters from target permanent. And the critical piece of this is it has first strike and death touch, meaning it will deal its damage first with first strike, and then automatically kills whatever it's in combat with. But we have multiple ways now to draw cards with both of these, but the problem with these is they lose life. So we're making up for that with a lot of the rest of our deck, like Graveyard Trespasser, which very commonly played 3 mana 3/3, ward, discard a card. That's more card advantage if the opponent wants to remove it. And when it enters our attacks, it exiles a card from our graveyard. And if it's a creature, we gain 1, the opponent loses 1. So that makes up for this life loss. We have Shieldred, of course. I mean, this is perfect. If we have this or this, right? If we pay 2, draw a card, lose 1, then gain 2 from this. So that negates the life loss from these. And we also have a new removal spell with Virtue of Persistence. Target creature gets -3/-3. We gain 2 life. It's not much, but it's enough to make up for some of this life loss. And then in the late game, it's 7 mana, enchantment. Every single turn, we get to reanimate something from the graveyard to the battlefield. 1 creature every turn from either graveyard. So that's great. And then the rest of the deck, we have Tenacious Underdog. These are very similar, by the way. This has been in standard for a while. 2 mana, 3/2. In the graveyard, we can blitz it. We can blitz it from hand too, but we can blitz it and it draws a card and we lose 2. So these are actually very similar. We sort of have 6 of this kind of sort of effect here. We have Liliana, of course, +1 to make each player discard, -2 to make the opponent sacrifice. The -6 never happens. We have the new Ashiok. This is another new card. Basically, we get to +1. We look at the top 2 and put 1 into our hand, 1 into exile. And that's already on top of a 5 mana, 5 loyalty planeswalker. So it enters, it immediately has 6. That's quite a bit, especially considering the fact that we're so good at, killing creatures. And then the -2 puts a couple of these tokens into play that get a +1/+1 counter whenever something goes into exile. That's going to count the adventure when we do this. It's going to count when we exile this. And its own ability, the +1, also exiles stuff. So we have lots of ways to get counters on these. And then it has a -7. We don't really care too much about that. We also have a single Gix command. And we have 1 Shieldred, or 2 Shieldreds. 5 mana, 4/5. Enters, forces the opponent to sacrifice. Good card advantage. They lose something, and we get a 4/5. And if we flip it, we get to destroy something. The opponent will discard 3 and mill 3. And then we put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under our control. Which isn't bad. So, yeah, this is just... we also have this new land. 4 mana, it animates into a 4/4. Also makes a food, which once again gains life to make up for some of this life loss from these 2. So, yeah, this is just control the board, blow stuff up, and then play like really powerful threats. I've seen this on a lot of metagame tracking websites. It's been like a tier 2 deck, so not a tier 1 deck, but I mean, we finally have a good Golgari deck, so we gotta try it. Alright. Ooh, bit flooded, but I think it's fine. We got 1 of the new cards, lots of card draw. We'll keep blue, green, interesting. Alright. So we might just play this straight out. Turn 2, since we're... Okay, that's interesting. So it becomes a 2/3, which still dies to cut down. Yeah, so I think I'm going to just play this for starters. Okay, makes the food. It's a counter here. So I think I'm just going to kill this before it gets too big. And then kill this just because. And attack for 3. Because that's what we're going to be doing. We're just going to be blowing stuff up. And then just having really good value creatures. To hopefully just grind the game out. Run the opponent out of resources. That's the plan. Alright, so I think I play this tapped this turn. Attack for 3. When it goes to 14, and we'll play Glissa. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. Has a couple food. So this is like a Sultai food sacrifice type of thing. Seems interesting. Knight of Sweet's Revenge. Makes a food. Makes a tough cookie. Alright. So a lot of food. There's another one. Alright. I guess that just makes a 1/1. Alright, another one of those. So, what are we doing here? So what does this do? You can sacrifice it to give something +X where X is the number of food. So they probably need the card that lets them, I'm just going to attack them, lets them tap their food for mana. Yep. Sure. Interesting. This is an artifact, it is. So I can kill that for 2 mana. So let's just do this. I don't have to do that now, but I'm going to. And then we'll play this. Minus to kill their last token. Which leaves them with nothing. They're at 11 life. We've got 6 power. They can gain a ton with all this food, but I feel pretty good right now. So this is where this deck wants to be, right? We're both low resources now. They have 2 cards, I have 1. We don't have too much going on the battlefield. I mean, I do, but at this point, this can draw every turn. This is going to draw and enter. If they somehow kill my stuff, both of these can draw 2, then re-enter. So, that's the grindy, mid-range sort of card advantage stuff that we're doing. Is we're trying to get to a point like this where we're both just out of gas, but I can recover from that sort of scenario, hopefully. Alright, well there they go. And that almost wins the game. So I think I'm just going to attack for 6. I could blow up their stuff. This is an enchantment. That's an enchantment. Let's actually just do that. Let's destroy this. I think that's what they're built around anyway. Great. So they go to 5, I'll play Shieldred. I'm not going to plus. This is an excellent start to this type of deck, is getting Assault Roper. I mean, that's just perfect. I mean, there we go. Nice. Only 2 lands. If we draw 1, we're fine. If we don't, I'll just be unhappy. But I mean, we got Tenacious Underdog for turn 2. That is not a land, but that's okay. Mardu. Interesting. So possibly vampires? I'm just going to kill this. Nice. Land, please. Uh-oh. Well, that's not a land. We'll play this. We don't draw a land. That's unfortunate. Did you know if you click the door that this happens? Okay, cool. Well, they're an epic here. Yeah, this looks like Mardu vampires. Please draw a land. Please draw a land. Nice. Never didn't have it. I think we played Glissa, probably. Let's attack for 3. I don't think they reanimate stuff from their graveyard, right? So probably just Glissa. I guess they play removal, so playing this with the ward is probably better. Yeah, they're going to remove it. They went right to their hand. Okay, that was a mistake. I should have played this because it has ward. They can't touch it. I got greedy because, well, Glissa is just so cool. But Glissa, we don't need to play Glissa turn 3. We want Glissa once the opponent's out of resources, and we just used it to redraw and fill our hand back up. It's not like an absolute must-play turn 3 type of thing. A land would be good. I could play this, have this up, and we draw it. Great. So I guess we just play this. We will exile this. Drain. Go to combat. Attack for 3. When it goes to 13. Great, we'll hold this cut down up. Maybe get the opponent to make a mistake. Nothing. Okay, that's weird. So, we'll go here. Because I'm going to blow this up with cut down. Nothing? Alright, that's... I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'll do this. I guess if there's like a pump spell, this really blows me out. Yeah, okay. I guess this is fine. So these still trade. Still kind of a blowout, but not terrible. Alright, Glissa. Well, this is a great time to have it, right? Now we're low on resources. And, it's gonna start drawing. So this is, return 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Destroy a small thing, put counters. All seems fine. Draw and discard. They discard a creature, probably looking for removal for Glissa. Yep, really searching. Discard a land. Well, darn. Okay, don't get it. That's good. So, let's play this. Attack. Great. Yep. This feels pretty good so far. 2 games. We haven't played tier 1 decks, though. We played Food and Mardu Vampires. Alright, game 3. We were consistently lacking lands, but I think it's fine. Because we have these to draw. We're going first. I don't like that they have red sleeves with this life loss, but Shieldred traditionally is very good against red aggro, if that's what they're playing, and they are not, so none of that matters. Alright, we're going to draw, because I need lands, and there's a land. Great. Fantastic. What is playing Golgari? Are they playing the same deck? Do they have a Mosswood Knight? No. I don't know what this is. Okay, so, I don't have a 4th land, so do I just draw again? I think I'm going to do this. This is fine. Wish I had a cut down or something, but it's probably fine. Oh, they are playing the same deck. Interesting. Alright, land. Well, that's pretty good. So, what do we do here? Because this is until the end of your next turn, so it doesn't have to be this turn. So let's play this. Let's offer the trade. We can both draw, but they get punished for drawing. I don't. Great. So it's not your next end step, it's until the end of your next turn, so should be fine. So they need to do this turn, and if they do, okay, I guess that works. Let's say if they do, they lose 3, but that works. So now they can cast it. Yeah, draw. That's fine. And they're removing mine. Well, that's not cool. Still lacking lands. I think I draw. And there's a land. That's good. And we'll play this. Seems fine. Fine. Exiles my Shieldred. Puts a counter there. Staff of Completion. That's weird. Alright, so this exiles, right? Fantastic. So we can... it's pretty important to just get rid of this. They don't have mana for this, so they can't destroy it. So that's gone. Attack for 3. Great. Pays 4 life to draw. Alright. Plays a Glissa. I can just kill that. Will I not be able to? No, it's fine. Okay, there's another one of those. That's great. So I will -3, -3. Great. Let's draw to see if I get a second or another land. I don't. That's okay. Attack for 3. Alright, kills my thing. But I can recast it next turn. That's fine. So we're definitely winning the card advantage game. That's for sure. That's very good, but I still have removal. I have so much removal, it's fine. Yeah, they're able to exile my things, but fine, I'll kill it. It's not an artifact, right? No. Sure, another one. Alright. Land. But I could blow that up, which might be worth it. Let's do this. Yeah, I think it's worth doing this so they can't get my stuff anymore, which seems fine. Don't know why I'm doing all this in sorcery speed, but I am. That's as she ordered. Okay, pays 4 life to draw, gains 2 of it back. There's that again. Okay, up to 9. Plays it. Alright. Sure. Draw. Land. Resolve. I think I have to do this. And that's the wrong thing. That was nearly catastrophic. And do this. And do this. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more land. I can play this and start reanimating our graveyards. That's fine. I can draw now. They don't have a way to exile it anymore. And they have lots of great stuff in their graveyard. Alright, animates that. So hitting me for 7. Pretty good. Right, they get to exile something. They've done a very good job of turning off my knight. Very annoying. Come on, just give me a land. Sure. So it's target permanent you own. So they'll be able to destroy the stuff I reanimate with this. So I think I'm going to play this. This is a free way to kill the knight. Minus target you. That goes away. They get to draw again, but you know, that's just what that card does. So these decks look cool. I mean, it's a mirror match, right? So it's kind of a coin flip. Oh no, I think we lose. It's kind of a coin flip who wins this one, but it's a pretty cool deck, I think. Yep. I probably just let that die. That is fine. They don't have any cards in hand, so sure. Okay. Looks at the top 2, gets a card. Exiled a land. Well, there's a land. I can play this, but they can exile the things. Do this. Or they can destroy it. I mean, if I get 3 of these, I get 3 things per turn. They can only go 2 per turn. Yep, makes a couple 1/1s. That's annoying. But okay. What, they can animate their lands. Okay. I think I might lose this one. Alright, animates that. We are definitely losing this one, I think. It's some interesting stuff going on with these staffs. I don't think it's that good of a card, but it lined up well with the mirror match. So we'll play this. We'll exile this. Like, they effectively removed my Moss Knights with this by chance. This just so happened to turn off these. Right? It's things lined up pretty well. Alright, no attacks. Pays 4 life. Goes to 4. Oh, they didn't have... Oh, did they already pay the life? They were at 12 and then with 8? I didn't see what happened. No, I didn't see... Oh, no, is it this? Well, if you would pay life... and your library has at least that many cards in it, exile that many cards from the top instead. Right. So this is... tap, draw a card when they have Ashiok in play. I see. I see what's going on. It's pretty cool, actually. Alright, another one of those. Exiles their own thing. Puts a counter here. Yep. We definitely lose. Opponent's just being a little bit slow here. I just want to die, please. Too bad this triggers at the beginning of upkeep instead of at the end of your turn. Yeah. Alright, we just lose. It's taking forever. I lose. But we lost to a mirror match. So far, our only loss is literally to the same deck. Alright, we're flooded, and if the opponent isn't playing creatures, we lose. Black. Duress. We got 4 lands, and they got Duress, so, that feels like a loss to me. Alright, we'll try it, though. Duress, okay. What are you taking? Please pick. It's all removal. not too hard. Alright, there we go. They figured it out. And we'll pass. Drew another land. Liliana? I mean, considering how flooded I am, I'm okay with playing this. Plussing. Discarding. I mean, this... we'll discard the land, it's fine. They discarded... Rankle's Prank. Interesting. So we'll play this tapped. We'll plus. I'm discarding this, I don't care. Alright. What a stupid game so far. Rankle's Prank. Okay, no cards. But there's a She-Holder, great. And then we plus. We're at 6, so we can actually do this. To make them lose half their lands. Okay, never mind. Well, this is the dumbest game ever, but what can you do? Attack for 4. Alright, pass the turn. One goes to 8. Wow. Alright, if I draw another land, I can animate this. We have so many good top decks. The Knight would be great. Nope, that's not it. Alright, well, great. Land. Alright, I'll discard this. I'll resolve. Discard this. If I draw a land, I play this, they have to sacrifice that. Land? Oh, that's fine. No, they get just -2. They just -2 and kill it, but they go to 6. What a stupid game. We haven't drawn a single Knight. We haven't drawn Glissa. We have lots of ways to draw. That's fine. One card. Please draw a land. I just want a land, please. We draw it, but they don't... Well, we just played it. It's probably a removal spell, so I'm going to play this. And then they're just going to hit it with a removal spell. If they don't, I'll flip it. Okay, that's great. I have to pay 7 life, but that's fine. Alright, is it just faster to kill it with this and then attack for 5? I guess so. No. No, I'm going crazy. We'll do this. It's more fun. You. Yes. Take action. This is more fun. Is it better? Probably not. But it's more fun. If they kill this, I can... Okay, that's funny. Alright. So... I... kill this. Play this. If they hadn't played a creature, I could have animated this and hit them for 4. But this is fine. So now this is going to just put all the creatures onto the battlefield, which should be fine. Alright, draw a land. And then do that. Alright, great. I don't know. One of these is theirs or something. I don't know whose is whose. But we'll do this. We will play the land. We'll animate. They do have Demolition Field. Yep. That's fine. Resolve. Get a forest. So now, do they have a board sweeper? Because they're dead, of course. I did sacrifice my own thing and not theirs. It's unfortunate. Well, we do this and okay. I mean, that's a game of Magic, I guess. We have to open this pack in a video. It's very important. It's gonna have a very good card in it. Sure. The lands are nice. I apparently haven't opened that one yet, so that's cool. Alright, so that's a quick look at Golgari Rock, and it does feel pretty good. I think it feels less good than Mono Black still, but the card draw from this and this do feel pretty good. I'm skeptical if Liliana should be in this deck. We have too many high cost things that we end up having to discard. Maybe the removal is a little clunky just because it's not always useful. Maybe we should just be playing more of these, to be honest. Maybe cutting a couple of these for 2 more of these would be better. But overall, still felt pretty good. We went 3-1. I only played 4 games because the games are very long and grindy. So that's Golgari Rock. Thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next one.